Hello everyone and welcome back to Shadow Fate. Okay, so apparently I did not have to redo anything because the game autosaves. I always forget that it does that. The developer actually did fix the error as well. He fixed it, like, really soon after I reported it, which really surprised me because most devs typically wait a couple days to, like, figure out what it is, but, like, this guy was, like, right on it, you know? Like, apparently it had something to do with, like, Kai's counterattack animation being too long or something. I'm gonna guess it has to do with, like, the type of enemy he was counterattacking or something. Like, maybe it's like animation was, like, too many frames or something. I don't know how this stuff works, but, like, it is fixed now, so let's continue onwards. Okay, well, first things first. I feel like we do have a boss coming up soon. So, oh, okay, cool. I can use this strategy right now. Dude, I really love that skill. I need physical attacks, and I can't use Kai because of his weapon. Let's go back and heal real quick. So, someone has finally ascended to the summit. You must have so much praise to give me. You'll see my work in all its glory. The entire tower is my creation. Every spire, chamber, floor, and ceiling, sculpted by my incomparable talent. Come now, don't be frugal with your accolades. We haven't the time to waste on flattery. We have to get the ice disc somewhere else. The ice disc is mine. You don't understand, it ain't safe here. Nonsense. You must have seen how elaborate the structure is. The genius of my design will keep any intruders at bay. Yeah, we made it through. The first ever to have done so. Besides which, anyone who wishes to remove the ice disc will have to defeat me in battle. Yet even without the exhaustion of navigating my fortress, that is something no being is capable of. I thought I was cocky. No matter how powerful you are, how powerful you think you are, you can still be killed. Them who don't fear death are one step closer to it. How can failure concern you so greatly when you are surrounded by magnificence? But yo, some of the Cosmic Agent's worst defeats have been by his own space station, like when Lord Neutron stormed the place with his cadre of galactic wizards. This is thoroughly disappointing. No adulation, not even a smidgen, when it should be pouring forth at my feet. Ma'am, you are thicker than a sheep's wool in spring. Look, we aren't interested in the ice disc ourselves, we simply want to keep it from falling into the wrong hands. Yeah, if you want to hold it at that badly, you better come with us. Leave this gleaming edifice? I would never deprive myself of such splendor. Will you quit your yammering about this bloody freeze box of a place? Yeah, it's just a building. Put yourself first. Just let me nick the fancy frisbee from this boar already. I shall tell you about the sacrifices I made for this place. Before I obtained the ice disc, I was a sculptor. I was a sculptor of little repute, artistically teeming with concepts but held back by the physical exertion of sculpting. Finding the ice disc freed me of those limitations. However, harnessing such power comes with its own restrictions. The artifact demanded that the wielder be aligned completely to the elemental force it contains. In the case of ice, only someone dispassionate, detached, and devoid of ingenious emotions can have dominion over it. Anyone else having trouble following this? Basically, only someone cold and cynical can use the ice, or cold and clinical can use the ice disc. Perfect for you then. How are you able to suppress so much of yourself? I could not. The mental wall I built never withstood my emotions. They were just a hindrance. The ice disc let me hack away at the darkened shapes all around me, unburdened by doubt and passion. Isn't passion pretty crucial in creating something? It is the enemy of precision. I must be free of imperfections. I am like a glacier slowly carving out the world beneath my feet. Centurions could pass and I would be unhurried. You've been alive that long? Easy to live forever when your heart has slowed to a crawl. What's the point of living without a racing pulse? I'm beyond mere desire. None drives me from my steadfast serenity. How, though, did you achieve such a thing, then? If not by mental discipline. I cursed a wild tiger of my humanity and bound it to my side. Bad kitty. It is merely a receptacle for my useless feelings. You discard everything that made you a person, and you can't even recognize what you've lost. You think you've achieved perfection, but the truth is you're more flawed than any of us. Because we accept our flaws as part of who we are, we learn to love ourselves despite them. Spoken like a true mediocrity. At least this lad has people who care about him. What do you have? A floating tiger head that head to make up for your own that's shoved right up your butt. I will not allow you to anger to defile this place. Leave now. The ice disc or your life, you cannot keep both. You will come to respect my power. I'll trap you in ice until you do. Well, you're weak to fire, probably, right? What? Oh, that's Reflect! Are you immune to magic? Oh, this is a boss based around Reflect. Okay, that's interesting. Which means you should be using physical hits. Alright, give me Sun then. Good, okay. Mental Muscle. I'm gonna Mental Muscle you. And it's actually instant, so... do it on yourself as well. We're gonna... Kendra, I cannot rely on, like... Oh my god, yes. Oh wait, no, that's a magic skill. I can't use that. You're a tiger now. I feel like I'm not doing this fight properly. Well, y'all know what I'm doing. I'm also curious about something. Okay, I can use magic on you now. In fact, I'm willing to bet that you probably, like, resist or can counter physical hits now. That's probably what the gimmick of this fight is. Oh, that's kind of brilliant, too, because, like... Okay, so she's got two forms. She's got the Sculptress form, which uses magic and reflects magic. And, you know, is there, like, a cheap way I can, like, test this? Yeah, okay, that's exactly what the gimmick of the fight is. And then the physical form also reflects physical damage. Get owned. There we go. I love that skill. I'm gonna use Taunt Counter. Yeah, because your normal attack is Fire Element. What is going on? What? That looked a little goofy, And this counts as... Yeah, that's a physical hit. Let's do that. Oh my god! Give me heads. Okay, fine. Wait, that's physical? I would not have guessed that. I'm actually going to use your turn to get MP back on Spawn. That's going to be real good given the gimmick of this fight. I shouldn't have done that. That's magic, so don't even bother. Actually, what can you do? I don't really have any negative statuses on us. I really don't know. Okay, so now you gotta use physical hits. What? I hope this doesn't just come back and blast us. Oh my god. you're in tiger form again. You know what? Give me heads. Nope, okay. It's slammed. There we go. I don't know what the point of the sculpture is. Let's do this again. We're all getting low on MP, so using Haggle is a no-brainer. Oh, yes, okay. Let's get that going. Oh, she got Soothing Oil going this time. I'm gonna make that go instant. And then I'm gonna use... This should kill, actually. Yeah, wow, that was a good fight. That was a cool gimmick, even if I do think I broke it a little. Oblivion. Butterfly Barrage. We'll take a moment to rest before we descend. I see a chest over there. I ain't never seen such gorgeous colors. I can almost understand why she was so reluctant to leave. I ain't a fan. Bit of vertigo? Ain't you afraid of heights? I used to be. After years of nightmares about falling, I just got over it. I reckon I ought to be able to overcome it too then. Nope, I can't do it. Come on now, you just need a bit of encouragement. Wyatt, he's ready for you now. You mean Spawn? Are you sure he wants to speak to me? I didn't say that. Okay, well, good luck. I wonder how she lived this close to the infinite vastness of the stars, yet lived such a narrow existence. The sculptress? She achieved what I thought I wanted, getting rid of her soul. It was her downfall. Without human attachment, she had nothing tying her to the real world. Life has to have meaning for us to cling to it. Meaning can't be forced upon something, though. They have to choose it for themselves. Even though I was supposed to connect you with your humanity, I cut you off from it more because I took that freedom away. I see that now. My father tried to force me down the path he wanted, and I hated him for it. How could I expect anything different from you? I wanted to hate you, but I couldn't. I have so many feelings inside that I don't understand or even want. I blamed you for them all. The unease I feel for taking Stella's life, the concern I have for others, all my pain was your fault. Without you, none of those burdens would have been mine. I was too selfish to care about that. I just wanted to have you near, to feel even the tiniest bit of my mom's soul. I think I imagined she might come back somehow, but she won't, she's gone. You aren't her, no matter how much I wish it. She wanted you to be waiting in the afterlife, her soul was sacrificed for you, and I knew it. Maybe that's why I didn't tell you the truth, I was angry at you for taking her away. Though I was happy all along because I was fooling myself. Your mother's return broke that belief. No, you did. Being with you on this journey and Terrell and everyone. I need you guys. These lights. Aurora Borealis. The result of magnetic forces causing disturbances in the atmosphere's particles. Altered trajectories, more colors and complex than they ever would have been without the outside influence. Just like us. I may never know how much of who I am is truly mine, but I can't fight myself and Ioro at the same time. Besides, I'd rather be awake and vibrant than cold and dull. You could never be dull. Do you think the old man has managed to catch his breath yet? I think he'll be happy to get down off this rooftop, to be honest. Spawn? What the? I'm here, what? What's going on? I told the last what I found out from the Oracle. You're lying. I could never be your daughter. I kind of predicted that earlier, I just didn't say anything for some reason. It does seem like a pretty crazy coincidence. It's true, though. You have no idea you were adopted? I knew that much. Somehow, you must have survived the fall and ended up in Atro. Father told me he didn't know who my real parents were. I never even considered the chance I'm not telling you to try and take anyone's place. I just figured after what happened with these two, it were best not to keep secrets. Also, I didn't want to die if I gained the chance to say sorry for not finding you back then. Don't be sorry, I'm not. I lived the life of luxury and sophistication, given to me by a man far above your stature. Right. With me, you would have been taught how to fend off wild beasts, not how to dress for a fancy dinner. We can't stand around and discuss this. We have to get the ice disc away from this place. And with that ice dame taken care of, I can fly us down directly. Also, hold on. Interesting. What? What? Okay, 3 consecutive hits on same target boost damage of the next projectile. So if you have less targets, it'll overall do more damage. Okay. Why can't I save up here? What was that back there? You don't have time to worry about it. You're telling me to just ignore the fact that you blinked out of existence. No. Now you know you have to be ready. Ready to finish this without me. Don't talk like that. Your mother warned you. She said this soul would only extend my lifespan temporarily, and only if I embraced it. My recent turmoil must have used up a lot of that extra time. There's gotta be a way to boost it, though. Like those machines at the garage that make your tires all plumped. A metaphysical bike pump. Maybe something like that would exist in your comics, but not here. It's okay, I have no right to complain. But now you see why I'm so intolerant of time wasting. Okay, well, you focus on big picture stuff, and I'll get to work on keeping you around once this is all over. We still need a bowling rematch, remember? Spawn, what's wrong? No. What'd you do to him? The same thing I did to Sella. The same thing you did for me. How is this the same? You don't even know the devastation you left behind, do you? As soon as your blade was removed, your interest faded. I had to hold her as she died, a helpless observer to the inevitable, as you have now become. You think I won't free him from your prison? You can't. With the Earth Disk, I was able to swallow an entire city. The power I draw from these artifacts is limitless. The cursed ice encasing your companion will not break or shatter, nor shall it melt ever under the hottest flames. Wyatt, I'm sure you will continue to try, though, as that pleases me. To know that the next week will be full of desperation and disappointment as you see his life ebb away in front of you. By the time my apocalypse is ready, you will welcome it. What's a holdup? How to get past with none of you noticing? Wyatt? You, what have you done to him? You can't save him. Wyatt? My powers can't break the ice. Let me try. It's untouched. Spawn said nothing could be done. He must have used the ice disc on Wyatt when they had another quarrel. That bastard. I don't think so. Then why would he, scaper? Or scamper? Or, what? You don't have to be properly guilty to run away from a tragedy. Anyway, our focus now should be on saving Wyatt from that block of ice. Any suggestions? Kendra. Did you sense anything from Spawn before he left? His mind is hard to read. I'm the only one that can read him, you know that. I saw a desert, an endless expanse of sand and guilt. Guilt? Like you said, none of us stand a chance of getting through to him. Besides, I have an idea of my own that might save Wyatt. The Inferno at Mount Caldra's beacons. You think that's where the fire disk is? Mm-hmm. It does stand to reason that the only thing powerful enough to melt the ice disk's magic would be that of another disk. Clearly my flames aren't enough. Good luck. You too. Wait. Don't tell me you think Spawn is guilty too. I reckon he just feels that way. Sometimes that's enough to make you run. My gut tells me he's not the one behind this, though. And when you have a gut this big, you have to listen to it. Fine, sit tight, I'll be back. Be careful. I thought you said you don't consider Spawn a threat. But the thing is, when it comes to you, I have a history of not seeing danger until it's too late. I know I'm not your father in any real way, but still, I couldn't live losing you twice. Don't worry, time is short, we can talk when you get back. I got an achievement called Lost a Loved One to the Ice. Oh wait, no, it's called A Cold Shudder Through the Heart. 10% of players have that achievement. But Mount Caldera is so far away, we can't just leave him. I'll stay and protect him. I guess that'd be okay. Nothing we do seems to be able to breach the ice anyway, so I doubt he's in any other kind of danger. I'll keep him safe, I swear. Thank you. I wonder if you can hear us in there. Would you guys give me a second with him? This can't be it for us. I want more. I know it now. And I always get what I want, so you'll be just fine. You'll be fine. Ready? I've never been to Mount Caldera before. How will I fly us there? Shouldn't be too hard. Just head with a giant plume of smoke it puffs out. Okay, we'll be back. This is it, the nomad village of Sanra. Right here, your reward for showing me the way. You ought to be able to find someone here that knows more about Osiris's temple, but I wouldn't recommend it. The God of Death is not someone you want to seek out, no matter what sweet promise he whispers. I asked for a travel guide, not a babysitter. Suit yourself. Spawn, I hope I'm not too late. So we got a Cid-only area? Okay. So I want to check something. That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna put that on her later. Huh. Interesting. Ugh! That'd be a cool summon for Rennie. Skeleton Dragon. Alright, what we got here? Oh, whoa, 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 natural MP regen. Yo, that's worth it, okay. I feel like we're gonna want something like that. I like strength on you. Earth damage might be good here. I'm gonna hold off on that, though. Yeah, just put on all the perfumes. Put on Restore so you can heal yourself if you need to. Just stole a wallet. Is that a Kylie accessory? Oh my god, that's good for grinding. Okay. Is that like a human head? Alright, what do we got here? Halves damage from the undead. I don't think she can equip that, honestly. Whoa, whoa! Halves the SP cost of skills. That's expensive, but that's definitely a worth it kind of ability. Extra durability. Frequently throughout what? Frequently throughout what? Ah, it's just skeleton shoes. What is that? Is that a boomerang? Curved fluke. Oh, a new Kai skill. Okay. Oh, nice. I like those accessories that just boost raw strength a lot. It's called the dead weight. Okay, that's a lot of our money gone, but... yeah, I have a feeling that would be worth it. I'm gonna go with half damage from the undead for now. Oh, okay, here's the inn of the place. Ooh, you guys ever had tabbouleh salad? Like, it is definitely an acquired taste, but it's not bad. So, half damage from humans. Half damage from fire. Interesting. That's a good point. Atra, are you? That was some disaster, am I right? Is that why you're looking for Osiris to bring back someone you lost there? Can he really do that? The stories say so, but you should know, it takes a sacrifice, one life in exchange for another. And I have to save him. Must be someone you really love. Okay, I'll take you. Who knows, maybe there's an alternative price. Help me with the saddles. My name's Akram, by the way. Are we getting a new party member this late in? Oh god, I am definitely over-leveled. He's only level 60. What's your deal? Okay, you're a temporary party member, I can tell, just looking at, like no description. and like 4 skills at level 60. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So he's kind of based around instant death? He's got an okay selection of magic, too. What do you got? Yeah, you're temporary. So resistance to poison, resistance to wind, more resistance to wind, and some damage. Oh, that's a new item. Whoa! Well, actually, okay, food items don't last the longest, so maybe that's not the most useful. But, like, I'm gonna buy some anyway. I like the sound of that a lot. Oh. I completely forgot about these guys. 2 in a corner, 1 in a room, 0 in a house, but 1 in a shelter. I'm looking it up. I'm sorry, I can't be arsed with these, like... The answer is always like, oh, a Pythagorean theorem or something. 1 in a corner, 1 in a room. What am I? An R. These Lara sites no, no, no. Check answers to the 2 in a corner, 1 in a room. Okay, in this riddle, the one who is trying to solve must read between the lines carefully. Fuck, I hate these types of riddles. Okay. It is just given in simple words and can find the answer for this riddle easily. In this riddle, the answer is the letter R. The letter repeats in the word corner 2 times. In the word room 1 time, 0 time in the word house, and in the word shelter 1 time. Fuck you. Okay, I hate puzzles like this. Is that an enemy? Wait, oh, okay, I cannot stealth with Cid. Okay, okay. Sorry, force of habit. A flat head is considered a great gift. Oh, right, that is something cultures like this do. Just like a single tumbleweed. Okay, I gotta ask. Is the music supposed to cut out here? There's no music anymore. All I hear is sand. Also, how do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. How is that our first time finding cherries? That feels like such a basic item. Head north. The monsters will mostly avoid us because of the yak pheromones being naturally repelled, but if we get too close, we'll be in trouble. So just head north? Oh, we're on yak back, or it's not horseback, but that has a lot of types of enemies I don't want to touch. Head north from our current position. You gotta get something if you, like, go off the beaten path in a clever way, maybe. He's still grumbling. You're sure he isn't completely parched? They're built for desert life, don't worry. Quite different from the show ponies I'm used to. I could tell you weren't a novice rider. The riding school in Atro is just a small arena of a few jumps. And even on the worst days, the ponies never stunk like this. That smell is why you haven't had to fight our way across the desert. I'd rather have the battles to be quite frank. Oh, you're a capable warrior. Well, it's been a while since I stood on my own, to be fair. I was part of a team. I understand. There should be some supplies inside. Come on in when you're hungry. I guess it was too much to hope that there'd be a shower. It'd be pointless anyway. We're only halfway to the temple. You'd be covered in sand again tomorrow. Do you have any children? No. I'm about to become a father myself. You first? Second time around. It's been hard for my wife. The waiting, that is, but it's almost over. Hopefully I won't keep you away for too long. He's going to die, isn't he? It's only another day's trek to the temple. Are you sure you're ready for what's inside? How can I be ready for the unknown? The truest unknown is death, but you seem prepared for that. I've seen a lot of it. I'm sure you have if you survived the disaster in Atro. No, even before that, death surrounds me and envelops me. I stopped living a long time ago. But he was the one to reach me. I owe him my life. I don't seem to have much of an appetite. I'm not surprised. Stale dry bread. Why didn't you have some of what you gave me? You'll need the strength for tomorrow's ride. And you don't? I'm tougher than that loaf I cracked a tooth on. Akram. The animals. Okay, okay, one thing I gotta say, I love whenever games do this attention to detail where, like, your character eats, and then right afterwards you have, like, the status ailment for that food you just ate in the cutscene. This feels like the one game that would do that, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, so these are... Scorpions count as insects, despite being arachnids. I believe, yeah, okay, so that can one-shot them. Oh, but it has a cooldown. Okay. I just want my EX, to be fair. Oh, okay. We'll be stranded here if these creatures kill our transport. Is he, like, doing push-ups? Wait. Oh, it's technically a new battle. I can do this again. Wow, a 1-2 on cooldown for something you can just... Something instant that you can just get EX off of? Why does he crawl around? Oh, he's not bad. For how short a time you're probably going to have him, that's not bad at all. I thought the Yak scent was supposed to be to repel the monsters. It should have done that. Maybe Osiris can sense us coming and sent that swarm of Scorchians to test our strength. I did not even notice they were called that. That's the best he can do. He's not much of a deity. Don't be too complacent. Legend has it he can summon many plagues. This may have just been the first. Let's get moving towards the temple. At least I can return the favor in kind if needed. You don't lack courage. Continue east. I want to heal first. Wow, we have a lot of meat. What? What was that? Spawn? Listen, you can't go in there. Who is that? He's why I'm here. Leave. Wait. If we want inside that pyramid, we'll have to fight. Everything's on the line. Apis and mummies. Does that count as a demon? She does a ground pound while posing like a cross? Really? Don't know why I find that so funny. Dude, I love her animations, I really do. Okay, you resist that. So it feels like the like, something you gotta be careful with this guy is like, well, you want to use that skill every turn, because it's like a cheap and easy way to gain EX, but like, I'm assuming most stuff in this area is either weak or resistant to light and darkness, and like, is the opposite vice versa. So basically, oh really? It's okay, get out of here. So, like, every other turn, the opponent is going to be weak or strong against his attacks, and there's a little bit of, like, that's some good nuance, like... If he reaches a size before we do, he'll sacrifice himself, so he's the one you want to save. You thought I was here to offer myself as a sacrifice. I really did. Which is why I didn't plan... Wyatt isn't dead, he's just trapped in ice, which is why I didn't plan on helping you get any further than the entrance. But now I know you're here to save a life. I'm coming all the way. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so there is a way back. I think we'll leave it off here, actually. This feels like a good stopping point. Alright, I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.